Hi, welcome back to Cat Africa Pro. How are you today? Well, you have a function, a wedding, something of the sort, and you want that dress to sit nicely on you. Or maybe you just want to feel fitter, you want to improve your posture, then this video might be your best friend. All right, so this is 2 weeks, or I would say 14 days results. You can see my lower back is more defined, my belly looks less fluffy. Pilates is doing what needs to be done. Now, I think Pilates is one of the most affordable workout method that most of us would afford. You just need a mat at home and then a bit of your time. Now, personally, I've chosen about 4 to 5 kinds of pilates that I'm using to turn belly fat, which I think is really working well for me. But if you asked me to give you just one, then I would recommend a dead bag. Yes, it targets the deep core muscles as it supports the lower back and still gives you that toned look without bulking. Okay, so this is where we make a mistake. Usually, you might reason, I'm going to stop myself so that you're fat, so that the body depends on the fat that is stored. My friend, it's going to lessen the speed of metabolism and you're going to look weak. That's not what we want. We want to look strong, we want to look healthy, we want, that's why you find some small people look healthy, strong, fit, whereas others are, because their muscles are weak. Yes, of course your body will sense we don't have enough food, you're not feeding well, so it's going to, be like, we have to go slow, we don't have enough. So the burning process is going to slow down for sustainability until you start eating properly again. That's not what we want. We want to speed up the process of burning fat. So we have to trigger, we have to show our body that we are eating, we are full, we are, so we have to eat smart. Now listen carefully. Now we have to trick the body. We are eating well, we are full, so that our metabolism is at. So what does this mean? In a plate, for example, so we have 60% vegetables. This usually should be the biggest part of your plate. It may be dodo, nakati, sukuma, or cabbage, broccoli, green beans, cucumbers, lettuce. This is easy, sustainable, and works with the Ugandan meal. The vegetables are high in fiber and low in calories. They fill your stomach without adding fat, and they keep you full longer so you don't overeat. We have 25% proteins. This is for body repair. Proteins keeps your body full and prevents cravings. Maintains muscle, increases metabolism, and burns more fat. 15% carbs. Of course, our body still needs energy, but controlling the portion prevents fat storage, especially around the belly. Now, it may also depend on our lifestyle. Maybe the nature of our work. It may be more strenuous, a lot of movement, basically more activity at daytime. So if that is the case, then we may do some adjustments. So in this case, our lunch plate will be about 40 to 45% carbs, less vegetables, that's 30%, then 25% protein. This is because we are more active and our body will actually use the energy and not necessarily store it. And then for supper, we have a lighter meal, 60 to 70% vegetables, 25 to 30% protein, 5 to 10% carbs. That's a very small portion of carbs. So this keeps calories low in the evening without starving yourself. The benefits: less nighttime bloating, fewer calories stored as fat, better digestion and sleep, more consistent energy, helps the belly look flatter by morning. So we want to eat all food groups. We don't want to eliminate any, but we just want to ratio in such a way that we have, for example, more green color in our plate, then less carbs, and then we have proteins. Alright, so pilates won't melt fat, but it does something even better. It strengthens the deep core, the muscles that flatten your stomach from the inside. The dead bag pilates method, for example, tightens your waist, improves your posture, reduces bloating, and helps your belly sit flatter even before fat loss shows up. Then when you eat right, especially with that balanced plate, the fat loss becomes visible faster. Now, by rubbing coffee oil around your belly or waist, you're actually warming up the exact muscles you're about to activate in pilates. Coffee oil around your stomach helps increase circulation, reduce puffiness, and wake up those core muscles. Eating right, pilates, coffee oil, everything is working together from inside outside, so you get results faster.